for 2023. And they fly the iconic Taylor monoplane. It's a small, extremely maneuverable VW-powered mono aircraft. And it's flown to showcase the excellent examples of one of the first home-built aircraft. Here we go, taken to the skies right now. And that's taking off first is Ben Gilmore. And in number 2, that is Bruce Burglas. So when they first come through, I want you to give them the biggest cheer we have ever heard for these fantastic new pilots. Both young guys, and we'll find out more about Bruce in just a moment. Because these are quiet aircraft as well. Come on then, Weston Park, let's hear a real big cheer for the monos. Let's hear it. Ben says, apart from being a real plane nerd, Ben enjoys racing and go-karting. Hey, a man after my own heart, love a bit of go-karting. Also, he says here, he likes searching for pictures of Cessnas all day. And there we go, coming round right now. Taking show centre. It's really, you don't believe me, that's what it says there. You don't want to know what I search on. Well, actually, yeah, you do. It's all aeroplanes. And going over to the left-hand side. As you can hear, these aircraft are really, they are so quiet and they're tiny. And when the guys actually come into land, I'm going to really try to make sure that we're able to grab hold of these guys after they've done their debrief. Getting nice and close right now. Thank you. And of course, I always like to go nice and quiet while the aircraft go through because we want to hear the sound because they're nice and quiet. Flying number 2, we have Bruce Burglas. And if you were taking note, his aircraft was Golf Bravo Delta Alpha Golf Mono 2. Bruce is 23. He's a display pilot and an aerodrome manager at Sleep Airfield and runs the Sleep Kosh 23 airshow. Bruce, he's been flying since he could walk and grew up at the airfield he now runs. Achieving his PPL at the age of 16, Bruce now flies aerobatics with the formation displays, also in the Steen Skybolt, and enjoys bush flying in a Piper Super Cub. And that's with the guys at the Sleep Crew. And that's over. It's near Liverpool, isn't it? Give me a nod. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, yes, I forgot I need the microphone in front of my mouth if I'm going to talk.
Oh, you can nod. There we go, doing their split right now.
We've got a bit of a legends just come over towards the commentators box. There's Mr. Dave Bishop.
Finish their display. And coming through right now for their pass. Look at this. They are quite something. And Bruce, well, hey, he co-owns this particular aircraft with his friend George. And as you can see, we told you earlier, Bruce flies number 2 in the display. And so he does most of the formation work. His favorite maneuvers is the bunked flying right underneath the other mono. That's what it says. And aside from running airfields and flying, Bruce is one of his big hobbies. He loves motorbikes and he's also a keen skier.
I've just been told they can't go in
literally
there.
just after it's finished. We were sort of asking the question because their canopies, they can have them put on, fixed, or they can just have them taken off. And that's what they're doing right now. I believe they don't have the canopies. When they landed, they didn't have the canopies on. Hope you didn't get too wet, guys. Sorry I didn't catch up with you when you first came in. There we go for the cross. The aircraft, it was built in 1996 by V.A. Wordsworth. It has a VW 1600cc Beetle engine producing just 50, would you believe it, 50 horsepower at 330 RPM. And just 31 litres of fuel. That's the size of the fuel tank. So these really are quite small. There we go, giving us a big, big wave. I hope you can hear us. And a big wave as well as they finish their display. Please, Weston Park, let's hear a massive, big, big cheer. It's their first year for the brilliant mono display team.